Alright everybody, so a couple things. What you're going to do when you download the files is you're going to go to the file section right here in your MetaTrader. Then you're going to go to open data file. When you go to open data file, what you're going to see is you're going to see the MQL4. You're going to see templates. The files that you download that has the TPL at the end, you're going to go right here and you're going to paste them here. And then excuse me. And then the actual indicators is under MQL4. So you're going to go into MQL4 and you're going to go to indicators right there, and then you're going to go ahead and paste the EX4 and the MQ4 files up in here when you download them. Once you download them in there, you have your template in there, and then you have your EX4 and your MQ4 files in there. What you're going to want to do is you want to go to your Trader's Way, and you're going to not your Trader's Way, but your MetaTrader 4. You're going to close it and then open it back up. And from there, it should be where you see custom. That's where the individual indicator should be. And then where the template should be is you right click, and the templates will be right here. It should be up in here, and then you'll be good. Once you have it, it should load up like this. Now on my Thinkorswim charts, I have a customized indicator called Blue Magic down at the bottom. So what I did was I played with the RSI in MetaTrader 4, and I did my best to make it replicate how the Blue Magic moves. So this is the closest thing to customizing the RSI to make it move like the Blue Magic. So how do you read it? Well, you kind of read it like this. So let me go back. If you're on a 4-hour chart and you see that your longer term whole moving average, this is your main long term, but your second to longest, you see is moving up. You see price has been moving up. You see if you line these candles up right here, if you use the crosshair real quick, so I don't have to draw a bunch of trend lines. If you see right here, they've been playing inside that zone right here, right in between here where the crosshair is, and then right around here at the closes below these candles, and at the tails just above these candles. If you see the closes above this candle, they would be support right here, but if you move over, they become resistance right here, just about. You see what I'm saying? So then boom, you get a big candle that breaks out of that zone right there where they were taking price but not closing, and then they taking price up here but not closing. Then when they finally closed above all this, they went up for a little bit, faked you out, and now they coming back up again. And you see here your 50-day whole moving average, that didn't fake you out, that stayed aqua. And what also didn't fake you out was your RSI. So if you see here, you can kind of use this level right here as resistance on your RSI. So if you see right here, it didn't break right here, didn't break right here, stayed below here, it's below here, below here. Finally, when it breaks through this level right here, it shoots up, and then it kind of curves down. So let's bring it back down to that same level, and then when it comes above it and shooting up, you see it does it again. So let's track it down. Let's look at the 1 hour. You see on the 1 hour, you can do the same thing. So where the main RSI points are, I would say is about right here. That's where the most touches are right there. For this one, I'll go ahead and put a line on there. What you want to do is you want to play the average of the touches on the RSI. So this is what I mean. You want to take your line and you want to find where the most peaks are. So I say about right there, and then you want to watch for when they're broken. Now you watching for when they're broken as a confirmation, and you watching for when your whole moving averages change colors. So you see here, it's been below this line on the RSI. All your peaks have been below this line on the RSI. But then you notice that it breaks above it. Right when it breaks above it, look what happens. All your whole moving averages turn aqua. All your candles primarily go to green bodies. You see what I'm saying? So this was a cool little move right there on the 1 hour. So how many pips is that? Let's say you want to enter above this zone right here, because I'll also mark up that zone for you in a second. Let's say you enter right there. Okay, well that's a quick 1200 pips right there. It's a quick 1200 pips on a 1 hour chart. Just using these indications. Let me go ahead and mark these off right here. So you see right here, they was taking these tails up here but not closing. They kind of close up here a little bit. So you could have took a conservative entry on the close of this candle because you were still above your resistance on the RSI. All your moving averages is aqua, and then this one turned aqua. Your longer term when you're 200. But this is what you want to do. You just don't want to get caught up in these zones right here. They were playing in between price, Then they stop hunt the people that wanted to go long. Then they actually go long. You see what I'm saying? So it made you think it was a continuation right here, but then it retraced back up. This is for the people that know the cycle is down. So they got you thinking, okay, small retrace, consolidation, stop hunt to the low, then they continue to move, which is the retrace. So that's a quick little way to use the strategy in between catching, the midweek reversals and, the long-term trades where if you get in high enough on a retrace going long and the overall cycle is down, then that's a trade you can hold for a week or a month. But you see right here, a conservative entry right here, that's still about almost 1,000 pips if you would have got in on this candle. So that's pretty good, but it's real important to know where they taking price and where they closing price. That's two different things. You want to pay attention to these zones right here. These are the zones I'm talking about. So they continue in the down cycle, small retrace, consolidate, fake you out thinking they continue in the cycle. You see these dojis popping up right here. You see your whole moving average is turning aqua. You see that they're breaking out of this zone right here. And then you see your RSI, these peaks, the majority of these peaks are right here. You see that is broken. And that's when you ride that up right there. So this is how your template setup should look like right here. And that's a quick hour scalp, if you will, right there.